asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to back up to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Sorry, my computer's a little bit
I
lagging
love
today.
that
I'm not
video.
sure what's going on. Sign me up. Sign me up.
I love it. I love the dance.
Yeah, first of all, folks, we want to wish you a happy Easter for those of you that are celebrating Easter. I know that Tammy and I certainly intend to take full advantage of that. And it's going to be here. It's going to be an absolute amazing weekend. Not that we want to brag this, but I know that some folks in the cold area, I know that it's been cold. But folks, it's one of the beauty of this industry, right? We have choices. We can make choices, and Tammy and I have defined the lifestyle that we want due to this kind of business venture, and that's why we're very, very excited to share this with you this evening. Just before we start, just wanted to recognize all of you that are here bright and early. I know Esther, you were here quite early. I say welcome, and Esther from Ghana, and Louis, welcome. Nos, nice to have you here. Regeneration Zone, awesome to have you here. Let's see here. We have Tia. We have Guylaine. Bonjour, Guylaine. Hey, Tia. This is great to have you guys here. Lou, how are you, buddy? Really appreciate you following everything we do. You're absolutely awesome. Great energy. Danielle Weberg from Marita, California. Welcome. Let's see here. Who else we have? We have Greg, Bubba Wage from Florida. This is really, really awesome. Great. So we're neighbors. Let's see here. We have Sarah. Welcome. We have Inionam from Ghana. This is great. Bob, welcome. And who else? Did I miss anybody? My computer lags today. I'm not sure what's going on. Mark Stevens, nice to have you here. Randy, welcome. Great to have you here. In fact, Randy is going to be one of the speakers for the training on Saturday. We'll have a great time. We'll have also Dr. KOA that's going to be sharing. And we'll also have Sylvia from Italy, who actually happens to be in Canada at the moment. Also will be sharing. So great to have you all here, guys. It's absolutely awesome. We're excited to have you. Tammy, why don't we start with a little bit of our story, and then let's get right into it.
Absolutely. Well, welcome everybody. I love Fridays. Anybody who knows Chris and I well, Friday night is always date night, and we really enjoy the quality time that we have together. So that's one of my highlights of the week, and of course, doing GotBackup is absolutely a blast. We'll share a little bit why in our presentations, why we're so excited about this company. Chris and I have been in the industry for many, many years now. I'm a little bit less than Chris, so I'm probably about 26 years, and Chris is 28 years in the industry. We met in the industry. We have a romantic story, and we came from both from traditional business, but he also was a software engineer. And we came into this industry because we wanted to have a better lifestyle. We wanted to have better choices. We wanted to come and go when we felt like it. We wanted to travel wherever we wanted, and we didn't want to have somebody tell us when we can and can't go. So there was many reasons why we got involved. And at the bottom line is always about choice, better choices. So this is an opportunity for you to make some better choices in your life, or just to add some extra income on a monthly basis if that's something that you just wanted to achieve, because it's possible. There's thousands and thousands of people doing that on a monthly basis. It's fantastic.
Completely agree. And just to add to this, folks, one thing that just before we start, as we keep evolving, and Tammy and I have been in the industry for quite a long time, we've made millions of dollars in this industry. But at the end of the day, it's not about that. What we want to share with you here, it's what's coming in the future. And if you look, and again, it's not to put down our governments and the dollar and all the conspiracy stories around the inflation and everything else. At the end of the day, there are changes that are happening. And every 100 years, the base currency changes, everything changes, and this is affecting everyone. And what I love about GotBackup is it's a wealth of opportunities. One is we're dealing with a cloud service. We'll explain that in a minute, but I just want you to understand why I'm so excited about this and so excited about the future. So the cloud commodity is in about let's see here, we're in 2020. In another 6 years or so, we're looking to close to $500 billion in business. This is massive. It's so important that you get this. The other thing too is they also have the option to pay you in crypto. You understand that regardless how you feel about it, it's the future. So the fact here is that there's so many different opportunity where, you know, in the crypto world, you become your own bank. There's so many things that GotBackup offers as a gateway to be thriving in the future. So in this point, I want to start with, this is an opportunity that really empowers family with a global opportunity. And we'll share that with you. We're all over the world at the moment. Massive growth, massive success. And the thing is, it's time to turn your dreams into reality. Think about it. See, why are you here? Because you were looking for a better lifestyle. You're looking for better direction. You're looking for a better sense of security. Because what we've done before is just changing. And I don't think that the way we did business is going to carry on in the future. What we're doing now, the network marketing, the social media, the crypto world, all of this is the future. And GotBackup is frontline with that future, constantly evolving. And I'm really looking forward that for Joel to release the new package. And I know I'm stepping outside a little bit the normal way we present, but I want you guys to understand what's happening in our head and why we're excited about this. So again, folks, keep in mind of what we're sharing here today. Back to you, Tammy.
And it's all about empowering families, helping families live a better quality of life, and helping average people. Like Chris and I, we're average people who just made a decision many years ago, and we're like, we're done. We're fed up. We need to take control of our life and make better choices. And that's why things turned into the network marketing space, which turned into GotBackup. For those of you who know us well, you know that Joel and Chris and I have known each other for many, many years. And he lived in Elmer, Gatineau, Quebec area. I lived in Gatineau. Chris lived in Ottawa. So we're all, in the same area. And when he contacted us and told us what he was up to, Chris is going to tell you the story, but we were so excited because we understand what's happening now and what's coming in the future. So it's all about timing, you guys. It really is.
I totally agree. And Kamigom, I just kind of took your poster and I kind of displayed it. 5,000 people in a few months that you're putting an event with this. That's absolutely amazing. These are the kind of activities that are going to propel you for generations. Well done. I just thought of mentioning that. So again, Tammy was talking about Joel and the early beginnings. Well, in 1997, this is around that time, I don't remember the exact years, is when I met Joel, because I was looking for a company that can support my website. In other words, I didn't know much about it at the time, but he had a server, and then we installed WordPress, and that was the very first website that I created so I can support my team, because I remember everybody wanted me to send him this and that. That's all I was doing. And then now I just was directing people to that website to download. We're talking here, late 90s. So my point here is this is when I met him. And I remember he was telling me that they had to move to the US because his company has grown so much that the bandwidth couldn't support the growth that he was going through. He needed to be in an area that can support bigger companies like Microsoft and Adobe and many others, Google. So, and the point here is that that's the kind of area that they have the fiber optic to be able to support the bandwidth that he needed. So he bought a 10,000 square feet data center. And folks, we're only tapping into a fraction of that. So let's listen to his video that kind of give you an idea of what you're getting into and what you're buying into. I find that absolutely amazing.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the First thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So I'll also take you on a tour of the rest of our office here. So if you want to...
Sorry, my computer's lagging a little bit here today, but the fact here that it's important to understand is you're dealing with a product that is exactly like competitors, keeping in mind that the competitors do not give their customers a dime, and that is absolutely massive. So let's talk about the trends, Tammy.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk about 2 of the global trends, one being the data trend. As we all know, everybody's on phones, everybody's sharing videos, taking pictures and sharing them, and everything today when you're dealing with companies, for example, insurance companies, everything is sent over to you through virtual documents having to send, and you store your documents. So everything's stored online, virtual, right? So the goal is to make sure that you have enough data, which is what we're going to be talking about, because you're going to have more and more and more. Back in the day when I'm 61 and I searched for pictures when we were younger, and there was very few. Now I look at my pictures and it's like scroll, 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 scroll. There's so many pictures now, and we are in the era, so it's great.
Absolutely. And when you look at the global percentage here and mobile traffic, folks, from 2001 to 2023, I mean, it's absolutely massive. And this is exploding. Every day, there is tens of thousands new customers that are connecting to exchange data. So this is a really important situation. You know, when you look at the storage, and I said that at the beginning of the presentation, by 2023, you're looking close to $500 billion in business. This is quite significant. So the thing here is, a lot of time, and it's really strange, there's a lot of clues and indication in life that tells you, okay, that's the place to go. That's the thing to do. But often folks don't react to that. They react when it's too late, when everybody bought it, when it's all over the news, when everybody sees, when multimillionaires have been created. Now is the time. Now is the time to get involved, to start this thing. And don't get distracted by the naysayers and the complainers, because folks, I'm telling you, this is growing, and it's growing with or without any one of us here. It's just going to grow. The train has started, and it's running faster and faster and faster. Folks, now is the time to get on board. Let's talk about some of the stats, Tam.
Yeah, let's face it. Most people are addicted to their phones. And a lot of people do business now on their phones, like us. As long as we have a phone, we could be anywhere in the world and we're in business. The 87.8% is people are always uncomfortable when they leave their phones at home. They always go back, they always get them, and people don't like to be without it. And there's several examples here. The cell phone addiction, 75%. You've got the date one kills me. I mean, when you're out on a date, you shouldn't have your phone unless you're taking a picture of the two of you together. But at the end of the day, people have their phones with them all the time, and that's why it's such a huge trend in today's market. Yeah.
And unfortunately, the downside is, you know, it's amazing when 45% of cell phones have accidentally been damaged or they lost their data. Folks, this is close to half the population using their services. So this is not fun, right? I know Joel has a pretty horrible story about this. I know I have one. Every one of you here at one point in time have lost data. I said, God, I wish I could get this back. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. You know, laptops and cell phones are stolen every 43 seconds. I've been through this while I was traveling in a foreign country. Folks, this is the worst thing that can possibly happen to you, especially when your phone contains all the data and everything you need, especially when you travel. These are moments that I'm telling you, having stuff backed up, which I did. I was so grateful. I was able to borrow a phone and download back my stuff on my phone so I can keep functioning until I could fix things, right? So the fact here, folks, is storage is so critical and so important today.
Yeah, and some people don't even think about it. Chris, I was talking to a school friend this week, and she was telling me she got married late in life. She was telling me that she lost all her wedding pictures. And when I told her about GotBackup, of course, she wanted the link, and she's getting started because she wants to make sure that she doesn't lose anything ever again. That's devastating. Oh my gosh. And we all seen this many times. Especially if you are taking pictures and videos, you're going to see that the storage ends up filling up pretty quick in today's world. So this is why we need to understand what we have with GotBackup, because with GotBackup, you get so much more data. You're not going to have messages like this. So you're going to understand what we have in a second.
Absolutely. And look at the second trend, folks, is making more money. There was a comment here somewhere that says, I need your help with money. Of course, everybody needs help with money, but money doesn't come out of the sky, out of nowhere. It doesn't grow in trees. It has to be produced. And that's the thing, is we're showing you how to make the money. So that's what people are looking for here. If I may focus in North American market, 42% of Americans have side gigs. 62% of Gen Z, that's 18 to 25 years of age. These are my kids. have their side gigs. In fact, I mentioned often my daughter's been traveling since November, and she spent about a week with us here in Daytona Beach. This month, I think it was this month, right, Tammy? Right. And then from there, now she's off to Miami before she turns back home. So she's been traveling for almost 7 months. And while she's traveling, she's having her side gig, and she's making money to be able to sustain our lifestyle. So, folks, what about the rest of the world? This is where we're going. That is the future right now.
Yeah. So the goal is to always leverage trends, and GotBackup is one of those trends, and it's going to be absolutely massive. So
Absolutely.
Chris, go ahead and share the.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the products we have here. So there's really two aspects we're going to cover. The core product is the backup service. Over and above, we'll share with you a little bit of what it has to, because it's more than a backup service. I'm telling you, it's really amazing. And we'll talk about the VIP package, which is really there to enhance your ability to share this information with the world. So we highly recommend it. So back to you, Tammy.
All righty. Are you ready for the big one? 6 terabytes of storage. 6 people can be on one account, which is amazing. And unlimited devices. And the big one is a home-based business that pays you by telling other people that can really benefit from having this storage. So it's absolutely massive. No other company offers it. And you're going to see, we're the only network marketing company that offers this type of service. So there's nothing else out there.
Absolutely. And we have our competitors where we have iCloud, we have Dropbox, we have Google Drive, we have Microsoft with OneDrive, and they all offer within the same price range of $10 a month, around 2 terabytes or so. Some will be one user, some will be more, like you see here with Google Drive. But at the end of the day, they do not pay you. So this is part of the second trend, is GotBackup's offering all of this, which by the way is 3 times the data for the same amount of money, where you can have actually multiple family members or friends that don't even have to live in the same country, right, to take advantage of this. So it's really, really awesome what they offer. So let's summarize what the GotBackup product offers.
Yeah, just so you know, iCloud offers 6 terabytes, and it's $29.99. So it's $9.97. So 6 terabytes of storage, $9.97, includes up to 6 accounts. You can use any device, and automatic backups. Once it's set up, it's automatic, set and forget. And of course, you saw the video on the security of this of storing your stuff. I mean, that's one of the big things that people tend to ask questions about. So I love the transparency in Joel. He's just an open book, a good soul, an honest, good soul. We know because we've known him for so many years.
I totally agree, Tammy. So at the end of the day here, folks, let me talk about the VIP package. One is we have the VDuber, which is a video uploader that you can, in fact, I just uploaded some of the videos that Joel has made available. We share that on our Telegram group, which are all the different languages on the video that you saw. Before we start a meeting, I start with a little video in multiple languages, which is absolutely awesome. And one of the things that's really cool is once you upload a video in that device or in that piece of software, which again, it's just a link you upload, and then it creates a link that you can use into your emails for your emails campaign, which GotBackup actually offers. It comes with the package for the $9.97. So folks, again, it's way more than a backup service. We have also a memory place. This is awesome. If you put an event together and you'd like to have a collective community of all the pictures from that event, you just share the QR code or the link to all the guests, where they can choose to upload those pictures that they got from their own device into one area, which in turn you can go ahead and share with everybody, which is also has a marketing system around that, which is really, really, really brilliant. The other one is a personal promo link. You know, when you start GotBackup, there's a link that's given to you that you send to other people that will actually share a little bit of a video, and they put their name and email. Well, did you know that you can modify, you can duplicate this page in multiple languages, or you can add what you want in there. You can have your own stuff. Folks, I mean, it's limitless on what you can do with this. Again, that's another service that they offer. And then they also offer a custom domain link, right? Maybe that you have some marketing tactics that you do and you're using a domain. So in this case, instead of having a new link that may change in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever, all you do is you assign that page that you created on a previous example I was telling you about, where you can create your own page or whatever that is. You can assign this link that you're using to promote GotBackup into the domain. And all of this is done within the back office of GotBackup through the VIP package. And you can see here the prices. It's actually amazing, because Tammy and I have been spending a lot of money on these kind of things in the past. And Joel created a package with a very small amount of money that you pay for this, which in the real world, when you start buying these things individually, it's a lot more expensive, as you saw earlier.
So just to remind you again, the only cloud storage service that pays you, GotBackup pays you to tell other people about this opportunity. So we're going to go ahead and share the 3 ways that you can earn income by telling other people. And number 1 is called direct referral commission. So that what that means is when you tell somebody about it and they sign up, you're going to get a commission of $20 in that month. And every month after, you're going to get 25%. So let's make an example. If you introduce 20 people, you want to go to the next slide, Chris? If you introduce 20 people and you make your $20 commission on each person, that's $400 commission in 1 month. You're not limited to how many people you can bring into the company. We've brought many people into the company. But here's the best part is what you get after. So $50 a month commission, month after month, from these 20 people that are active using the data, and they're going to be telling other people. So it's so much bigger than that. And everybody could use an extra $400 a month. So talk to 20 people and you'll get it.
Actually, I suggest you talk to any people. I mean, we give you 20 and it's an awesome number, but don't limit yourself. There's a lot of folks that needs this. The second way is a matching check commission. And this is to piggyback on what Tammy shared. So we talk about direct referral commission. Well, the matching check commission is based on the percentage you earn on the activities of your first step. So for example, you earn 25%. That's not for example. You earn 25% matching check on the income your direct referral earns. So now let's get to the example. So Tammy, talk about 20 people as an example here. So 20 business partners, let's say that the average are earning $200 a month. Some are going to be $400, some are going to be $500, some are going to be $1,000, some are going to be less. Let's average it, $200 a month. So 25% of that is $50 per business partner. If you had 20 people, that's $1,000 per month. That's number 2. You see? And number 3, well, as you're doing number 1, which are your direct activities. Number 2 is mentoring someone on their direct activities. Number 3 is the residual aspect of all the people that are coming into the business, from you down to everybody you brought in and they bring in. And it's called a binary team. There's a left side and a right side. Indirect referral means that it's someone above you that just happens to be sharing the same leg as the person that's direct on the right side, the bottom right. Well, he's sharing the same leg as the indirect referral. You brought in the direct, you didn't bring in the indirect. And look at the indirect, turn around and brought someone directly to him. All of that benefits to you. But what's really important for you to understand, if you want to have the full benefit of this plan, especially the binary portion, you want to have one personal person on the right side that are paying their $10 a month, and one personal on the left side that are paying their $10 a month. That's what you want to do to maximize your income in this particular third way we get paid. So the fact is, you remain active, just like any membership you have, your medical insurance, your car insurance, your TV programs, your phone service, whatever you use, right? Your GotBackup service, all of these, as long as you keep paying the monthly dues, you are active. But you also qualify for commissions. You invite others to do the same and you start earning commission. And then you'll have a bigger leg and a pay leg. All it represents is this is the reality, where to go back to the next slide on how we earn commission, folks, it's very simple. See, it's per cycles. What's a cycle? Well, it's 4 bodies on one side and 2 bodies on the other. where you want to have at least one on the right and one on the left that you have personally enrolled. The rest could come from anybody above or below, but you need to have at least one on the right, one on the left to maximize. So what's happening here is every time the software sees, oh, there's 4 bodies on the left and 2 bodies on the right that are paying their $10, boom, that's one cycle, right? So my goal is to cycle over 10,000 times. Right now, we're cycling anywhere between 400 to 500 times. That's what we're doing. So our goal here is to keep growing and growing and growing. So we will keep presenting this. And this is why you never want to stop sharing, because the better this grows, the better you make. For example, the industry standard in a binary payout is 10% on the pay leg. Well, do the math here. $10 plus $10 with the 2 on the right, that's $20. What's 10%? $2. That's the average percentage that normally would pay you on a cycle. But GotBackup doubles that. Just make sure that you have 1% on your right, 1% on your left. I hope that makes sense. And then keep building. Keep doing step 1 and step 2. Step 2 is helping the new people you brought in, and that's how you grow an organization. It is that simple. We don't want to complicate it more than that. How do we get started, Tammy?
It's simple. And I love this part because we've been in the industry for a long time and I've never seen this $20 one-time fee. And that's for life. And then you just pay for your service. So you've got $9.97 a month, or you even have a choice to pay $99.97. That's set and forget for 12 months. I love that part. And you save 2 months. So most people are actually doing the $99.97. And if they can't do that, they'll just do the monthly payment of $9.97 with a huge value of 6 terabytes. If you say, well, I don't use 6 terabytes, no worries. You can add 5 other people to your account and everybody's going to share the terabytes. So it's a win-win. I know families that have come together and they're splitting the cost so that they could do this until they start earning income. So it's phenomenal.
Yes. And Michael, I wanted to address your question is, yes, you can pay in crypto. Absolutely. In fact, many people are doing it already, especially in markets where the banking system is a little bit difficult, like the Russian market and so forth. There's a lot of great friends that are interested in GotBackup. So yes, the answer is absolutely correct. And do make sure that you get back with the person who invited you here today, or at least ask the customer service, and it will answer all of the questions when it comes to technicality. But the answer is absolutely correct. Yes. The other thing we want to talk about is the fees for the VIP. So the VIP, if you recall, the VTuber is around $300, memory place about the same, personal promo link, it's around $250, a domain, it's around $200. When you total that up, it's around that $1,000 per year, over $1,000 per year, right? Or $87 per month. And what Joel has done is set an amount of $24.97 per month, or for the year, $250. So it's really straightforward, and you have access to all these incredible tools to build your business. And I'm telling you, I'm spending way more than that for one of those tools that I cancel now because I'm having it through GotBackup. So again, folks, just a great, absolutely amazing value. And I know, Tammy, we're running a little bit late, so let's carry on what's going on around the world. Absolutely.
I love the fact that it's borderless. You can build this business 24 hours a day if you want to. And it's now in 136 countries, Peru being the newest country, and we're expanding. We're always growing. And if you're a person that would love to make money while you sleep, this is perfect. Chris and I have made more money while we were sleeping in the last 28 years in being in the network marketing profession. So it's possible for you to do the same thing if you put the efforts and you start talking to people. Because once you talk to one person, they know somebody here, they know somebody there. Next thing you know, you're global.
Absolutely. That is absolutely. It's a truly global service. Now, business. What's happening, folks? Let's recognize some of the achievements. And this is really, really interesting, folks, because you're looking here, the precious metals, the gems, the diamond tiers, and the elite diamond tiers. And then we have the black diamond. These are simply levels that are based on the income that you're receiving right now. Many of us are living into the gem tier, which is the green little gem here, right? So we're all there. And that's because we have passed that. But as you can see, there's a giant Grand Canyon leap from there to the ruby which is a 50,000K. Now, remember, this company just started. So we started, now things are starting to get into momentum. It's like the popcorn story that I often share, right? In fact, just for fun, I put the popcorn bags into the microwave last night just to play with it. And it took about 30 seconds before the first pop starts going. And then after that, it was a little bit. And then when we were past the minute, then the pop was going nonstop. And then we got into major momentum. That's how the business is working. And most people, they will stop at that level on the bottom that says bronze, right? The $20. They've tried a little bit and they didn't get enough results. They want money yesterday, or they don't want to work for it. They just want people to give it to them, whatever the situation may be, and they just choose to walk away. Or they got distracted because some other person called them for another deal. Folks, I'm telling you, to be successful in this business, you want to stay focused. And as a matter of fact, if I may just shift my screen right now to share with you what some people have been doing. This is actually the back office of GotBackup. And from there, what's going on is if you look at the top weekly sales generated, we have Salvatore, absolutely phenomenal. I think from Italy, right? We have GotBackup, amazing deal, which number 2. We have Gennaro, and we have Casey, wonderful, well done, Casey. Jessica, John, I know I see your name all the time. Stone Evan, I see your name all the time. Well done, well done. We have Leticia, we have Ray, we have Michael, which are the top 10 this week. And you look at the weekly leads, and you see here Vita, Esther, again, you're always on the board, phenomenal, great job. We have John, we have Mikael, we have Susan, we have Money Talk, we have Joseph, we have Seyfried, and we have Larry, we have Brian. So again, this is really, really, really awesome. And if I go in here, and I did that a little bit ahead of time, so we can get there a little quicker, and you can see here the March contest, right? And look what's happening. So what's happening is the first place, it's a $500 cash, and second place is 300, third place is 200, and the other the other 7, excuse me, are getting $100. Again, this is really generous from our CEO, because usually they focus on the top 3 and that's it. And you can see them over here. John, well done. Stone Evans, these guys are absolutely rocking right now. Irvin, phenomenal, well done. We have Crizia, well done. Well, Salvatore, again here. We have Lawrence, we have Michael, well, here Gennaro. I think these are all Italians. This is awesome. And we have Richard, well done. And we have Casey. So again, these are the top 10. These guys are constantly building their max business. And this is what's important, folks, that you need to understand is stay the course. Don't get distracted by, I call it the white noise, right? Stay the course, stay focused. And the people who win the race are the people that stays in the race, not the one that gets off the race and move on to something else all the time and come back later and then says, well, it's not working for me. A lot of the time it's because people are not sticking around long enough, like the popcorn story, so to get into momentum. So back to you, Tammy. Let's talk about the support.
Oh, there's so much support with this company. I love everything that I've seen in the back office. You have your personalized referral links that you can send to people. They watch a video, they put their name, their email, they get signed up, and you see them in the system. You've got your personalized landing page, which is phenomenal. And you've got an email marketing system all set up for you in the back office for you to leverage by creating emails. And there's tons of marketing tools. There's a video for everything for you to learn. There's regular online presentations, as you can see, Friday at 11 a.m. You've got Wednesday night cutoff night with Joel, the CEO of the company. That one is an absolute must. You invite everybody to presentations. If you become a professional inviter, you're going to do extremely well in this business. Just invite people to look at the information. That's what we do every single day. And of course, there's team trainings. There's Saturday, Chris and I do a training about the network marketing industry and how to build this business from mindset to strategies and how to increase your income. That's the bottom line.
And this coming Saturday,
and
if
so
I may
yeah,
add,
all of
Tammy,
that is available for you.
yeah. And this coming Saturday, if I may come in with this, is we're doing an
Yeah.
interview. We're interviewing the top 3 in our business. As I mentioned at the beginning of the call, we're going to be interviewing Randy. We're going to be interviewing Sylvia and Dr. Koa. These are all folks that have reached some great levels with GotBackup, and you're going to share some of their challenges, some of their successes. You show up for that. I'm telling you, that's the kind of call that you do not want to miss. So that's going to be Saturday, tomorrow morning, if I may speak in Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be at 10 o'clock. And again, if you're in a part of the group of Telegram, it's all there. If you're not, I recommend you go to your back office of GotBackup and just click the link to join the Telegram group. And folks, at the end of the day here, we have a product everyone needs and a business everyone can afford. And this today is the point, right? When someone tells me I lost my job, I did this, I did that. Do you have $10? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's double that. Let's get $20. Let's get your business started, because you don't want to become just a customer. You want to become an affiliate. And if you need to save the money and it takes you a month or 2 to start, that's fine. But at least we're planning your future. Make that small investment and then let's start your business. And then it doesn't matter where you live in the world, because I've worked all over the world. And I build business like this all over the world. And I know every single individual, if they really want to, they can. And that's a business that everyone can afford.
Yeah, it blows my mind, the value of what we have for $10. And don't hesitate, you guys. Just jump in and learn. That's what Chris and I did. And we are now expanding into many countries around the world. And we've got incredible partners working together. One thing that Chris and I believe in is one team. You know, there's a lot of teams represented in this session today, a lot of teams that are represented. And if we work together and we support each other, everybody wins, everybody grows. We've got a Telegram group where the support is phenomenal there. Sometimes we're sleeping like everybody else right around the world, and somebody's asking a question. We wake up in the morning, we go into the platform, and these questions are generally taken care of, unless they don't know the answer. And support, you've got support from GotBackup for anything that has to do with the company and technical and stuff like that. But it's phenomenal. I just love this company. As all of you know now, you know a little bit about the relationship that we have with Joel. He's a phenomenal guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He loves people. He wants people to succeed. He just gives so much value, and he can because he's debt free. I mean, he owns the building. He owns everything. So he's able to give us so much value. So thank you, Joel. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. So folks, listen, have yourself a wonderful weekend. And if you're celebrating Easter weekend, enjoy yourself with your family. We love you guys. We want you to be successful. Just stay the course. Don't give up. Don't give in. And I'm telling you, you will do well. There's a great future here. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you next week. And don't forget that every Wednesday, Joel does a presentation. You don't want to miss that. Have yourself a great day, everybody. Bye for now.